Hey, Patriots fans! We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved New England Patriots. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. This way, you'll stay updated and never miss any breaking news or exclusive content. There's a storm brewing over the Patriots, and the football world is buzzing with whispers that might shake the very foundation of the league. Fans are talking, analysts are speculating, and social media is exploding with takes that are sometimes more dramatic than the actual footage itself. The crux of the matter? Controversial plays that, according to insiders, are under the microscope like never before. Imagine the kind of scrutiny that can redefine a team's image overnight, especially one as historically scrutinized as the Patriots. Every highlight, every frame of replay, is being dissected, not just by official analysts, but by legions of fans armed with slow-motion replays and a thirst for debate. The energy is palpable because it isn't just about a single play. It's about the implications for the league's officiating credibility. Everyone wants clarity, but what's happening behind closed doors is a carefully guarded secret. Rumors suggest that the league office has convened emergency meetings, bringing together senior referees, technology officers, and rule interpreters to sift through the evidence. The tension is mounting because if any adjustments are made, it could ripple across the Patriot season, affecting team morale, fan sentiment, and even betting lines. At the heart of this controversy are the players themselves, caught in a whirlwind of public opinion and professional pressure. Patriot stars are reportedly feeling the weight of every replayed moment, knowing that what was once just a game could now be framed as part of a league-wide precedent. Conversations in locker rooms and strategy meetings are said to be unusually intense, with coaches breaking down every angle, anticipating potential consequences from the league's decisions. The fans outside the stadium are not just spectators. They're participants in this drama, dissecting social media clips, debating rule interpretations, and forming narratives that could influence public perception before any official statement is made. Rumors from anonymous insiders suggest that certain calls are being questioned more aggressively than others, sparking debates that could redefine how controversial plays are approached in the future. Analysts speculate that this level of review, if confirmed, could change the way teams strategize in high-pressure moments, knowing that every controversial call might be re-examined. The league's intention, according to whispers, is to maintain credibility while balancing fairness to the Patriots and their opponents. As this unfolds, the tension between transparency and discretion becomes a storyline all its own, capturing attention beyond typical sports circles. Social media platforms have transformed into arenas of speculation, with memes, slow-motion GIFs, and deep-dive video analyses circulating at lightning speed. Patriots fans are split between defending their team and fearing the consequences of an official review. Influencers and sports commentators are adding fuel to the fire, claiming insider knowledge. Yet none can confirm the full extent of the league's plans. The rumor mill is relentless. Every small comment from a league representative is amplified, interpreted, and reinterpreted as a sign of imminent action. Even journalists, known for their careful reporting, are treading cautiously, aware that this story could evolve rapidly depending on internal decisions. The notion that a single game, or even a single play, could trigger such widespread speculation is fascinating. If these rumors hold, the Patriots could find themselves at the center of discussions about fairness, officiating standards, and the role of technology in modern football. Conversations among fans hint at potential scenarios, some optimistic, some catastrophic, all fueling the narrative that the league might be stepping into uncharted territory. The energy surrounding this saga is electric, with every tweet and post building anticipation, setting the stage for a drama that could define the Patriots' current season. Insiders suggest that the review process might be longer and more detailed than typical protocols allow, implying that officials are committed to examining every nuance of the disputed plays. Analysts speculate that this could include multiple angles, replays from different cameras, and perhaps even consultations with retired referees who have dealt with high-stakes games. The intensity of this scrutiny is unusual but not unprecedented, and the Patriots seem to be under a microscope that magnifies even the slightest error or questionable moment. Fans are dissecting every clip available, comparing interpretations, and debating outcomes as if they were part of the decision-making panel. Rumors hint at internal memos circulating within the league, discussing precedent, consistency, and fairness, highlighting that the outcome could influence more than just a single game. It could redefine standards for controversial calls league-wide. The speculation alone has created a narrative of uncertainty and tension, with commentators framing it as a test of the league's authority and the Patriots' ability to weather scrutiny. In this climate, every handshake, every sideline discussion, and every facial expression becomes a potential talking point. The intrigue is amplified by the opacity surrounding the process, feeding public fascination and making this saga a magnet for speculation, gossip, and fan-driven analysis, turning a single game into a story of league-wide significance. The Patriots coaching staff is reportedly balancing preparation with vigilance, knowing that public opinion could influence league decisions indirectly. Sources whisper that strategy sessions now include discussions about how plays could be perceived under review, adding an extra layer of complexity to game planning. Players are said to be focused not just on performance, but on optics, understanding that every highlight could be analyzed under a magnifying glass. Analysts suggest that this kind of pressure might alter in-game decisions, making players hesitate or, conversely, act more aggressively to avoid questionable outcomes. Social media continues to amplify every rumor, creating an echo chamber where speculation breeds more speculation. Fans create their own storylines, questioning not only the league's process but the Patriots' role in it, debating whether controversial plays were skillful, lucky, or unfair. There's a sense that the narrative could extend beyond the stadium, influencing national conversations about fairness, sportsmanship, and the future of officiating in high-profile leagues. This environment of scrutiny transforms ordinary game analysis into a larger story about accountability, transparency, and the pressures of modern sports culture, making every small detail potentially significant in shaping public perception. As the saga continues, the narrative surrounding the Patriots' controversial plays has begun to dominate conversations, overshadowing other storylines within the league. Fans, commentators, and casual observers alike are caught up in the anticipation of official clarifications, each rumor building on the last to create a tangled web of speculation. Analysts are weighing in with varying interpretations, some arguing that the review is a necessary step for fairness, while others suggest it might set a precedent that could complicate future officiating. Rumors from inside sources hint that league executives are keenly aware of the reputational stakes, understanding that their handling of this situation will be dissected as much as the plays themselves. The Patriots, meanwhile, are navigating the dual pressures of maintaining competitive focus and managing public perception. Discussions among fans frequently center on how the team might adapt if decisions are overturned or clarified, creating a narrative that feels part sports commentary, part suspense thriller. The buzz around this story exemplifies the unique intersection of sports, media, and public engagement, demonstrating how a single game's controversial moments can evolve into a saga with league-wide ramifications, ensuring that attention on the Patriots is both intense and unrelenting. Whispers from the locker room indicate that Patriots players are navigating a labyrinth of uncertainty, trying to balance focus with the ever-present gaze of analysts and fans alike. Every training session reportedly carries an extra layer of tension, as players are coached not only on tactics and execution, but on perception, anticipating how every move might be scrutinized under the league's impending review. Sources suggest that team leaders are taking it upon themselves to maintain morale, emphasizing unity while acknowledging that external narratives could overshadow their performance on the field. Fans continue to dissect footage with a microscopic eye, replaying moments that might otherwise have been forgotten, feeding a cycle of speculation that grows more intense by the hour. The controversy has ignited debates about rules, fairness, and precedent, with commentators suggesting that the Patriots could become an unlikely focal point in a broader conversation about officiating standard across the league. Social media amplification ensures that every whisper, every potential leak, reaches millions within moments, creating a pressure cooker atmosphere that the Patriots have rarely faced. Analysts argue that the psychological impact on the team could be as significant as any tactical consideration, as players weigh the implications of controversial calls alongside their own drive to perform. Every public comment, gesture, or sideline reaction becomes fodder for interpretation, turning ordinary game day behavior into high-stakes analysis, where perception often rivals performance in importance. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Rumors indicate that league officials are meticulously reviewing each frame, comparing previous rulings and evaluating consistency across countless scenarios, aiming to preserve credibility while avoiding accusations of favoritism. Insiders hint at the involvement of senior referees and rule consultants, convening behind closed doors to parse nuances that could alter the narrative dramatically. Analysts suggest that this level of scrutiny is unprecedented in recent memory, highlighting the league's heightened sensitivity to public perception, especially given the Patriots' storied history of being both celebrated and vilified. Fans are not just spectators, but active participants, dissecting replays, debating rule interpretations, and speculating on the potential outcomes of the review. The rumor mill suggests that discussions inside the league touch on complex issues such as competitive integrity, fairness across the schedule, and the broader implications of controversial calls for playoff scenarios. Commentators speculate that the Patriots could face scrutiny not merely for isolated plays, but for patterns of in-game decision-making, amplifying the intensity of the situation. Social media adds an unpredictable element, where speculation becomes narrative, and narrative drives perception, creating a feedback loop that keeps attention fixed firmly on the Patriots. This environment transforms ordinary game controversies into league-wide talking points, with every replay, angle, and sideline interaction subject to interpretation, magnifying the drama far beyond the stadium walls. Industry insiders suggest that coaches are adjusting practice routines to account for the scrutiny, creating scenarios that simulate contentious plays and evaluating how players respond under heightened attention. Rumors hint at intensive meetings where game tapes are examined frame by frame, dissecting not only execution but context, positioning, and compliance with every letter of the rules. Analysts speculate that this level of preparation reflects both the Patriots' desire to preemptively defend their performance and the league's intention to establish precedent in controversial situations. The psychological impact on players, insiders whisper, is significant as they navigate the dual pressures of performing optimally while being aware that every action could be retrospectively analyzed. Social media commentary amplifies this pressure, with fan debates and influencer narratives shaping public perception, effectively turning the broader audience into participants in the review process. The rumor mill further hints that league communications are closely monitored, with even minor statements potentially fueling speculation and driving narratives before official clarifications. Analysts debate whether the Patriots' historical reputation, combined with the intensity of current scrutiny, creates a unique environment where every play takes on outsized significance. The interplay of anticipation, analysis, and rumor has transformed what might have been a routine review into a prolonged saga, where the Patriots' image and the league's credibility are simultaneously on trial, creating tension that extends far beyond the field itself. Sources claim that fans and media alike are dissecting the minutiae of every controversial moment, with speculation that the Patriots' team dynamics could be affected by external pressures. Rumors suggest that locker room conversations now frequently touch on optics and narrative management, in addition to strategy and performance. Analysts argue that this environment could subtly influence in-game decisions, as players and coaches weigh not only tactical advantage, but the potential perception of fairness or impropriety. The review's ripple effect, insiders whisper, might extend beyond the Patriots, shaping league policies on replay reviews and altering the approach to controversial calls in future games. Social media activity has turned the discussion into a cultural event, with commentary, memes, and video breakdowns creating a collective narrative that often precedes official statements. Fans speculate on possible outcomes, debating whether the review will affirm prior calls, adjust rulings, or generate new protocols, feeding a cycle of anticipation that intensifies with every insider hint. Commentators note that the combination of uncertainty, public scrutiny, and the Patriots' historic reputation creates a uniquely charged atmosphere, where perception and rumor can be as influential as the actual gameplay. The tension is compounded by the opaque nature of the league's review process, fostering speculation, debate, and a relentless focus on the Patriots, ensuring that the saga dominates headlines and conversations well beyond a single game. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.